I'm back with another episode for my Manila to-do list series. It's been forever since I've done another episode because I just haven't got an idea of what to do. But then I realized I don't have to go to an event or do a specific thing. I can just go somewhere and take some videos. So that's kind of what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go to Greenhills. We're gonna go check out all the nerd shops, which is what I call them because I don't know what else to call them. If there's an actual name for this, let me know. I'm not sure if a lot of people know about them, so that's why I kind of want to show them on the video. And there's lots of stuff to buy, lots of figurines, lots of card stuff, little trinkets, whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, my hair is like this today because I put some tea tree oil in it, so it's good for my scalp. Yeah, I'm starting to sweat. It's getting really hot in my room, so let's go get on our way. Shiny sweat. Ew. See you later.
So we are now on our way to Greenhills, and I'm here today with my mom. But before we check out some shops, we're grabbing lunch at Kettle. The food here was really yummy. The chorizo vodka pasta was really nice, and the spicy fried chicken was in fact very spicy. Look at that chicken steaming! And it also came with cornbread, which I haven't had in so long. I feel like cornbread is so rare in the Philippines. I kind of made oopsies and dropped the noodle, so the pasta sauce splattered on my shirt. Now that lunch is done, we're off to our first shop here at the 4th floor of the new side of the Greenhills Mall. They have an array of geek stores with lots of things to look at and buy. So let's start from the left. Our first store we're entering is Anti-Hero. Whenever I come to this mall with friends, if it's their first time, I always bring them to the store because they have so many really cool figures on display, and honestly, it feels more like a mini gallery than a store. I mean, look at these sculptures. They look so real. They even used to have a huge Gear 5 Luffy at the back, but I think someone bought it. Now, these figures are pretty expensive, but you clearly get what you pay for because the quality is amazing. If you want to spend a lot less on something in the store, they also have a glass cabinet with Funko Pops and other figurines, as well as some video games, but I don't know why you would come to a store like this to buy video games. Maybe they're a bit more on sale? I didn't see the price, so I don't know. But yeah, the store is super cool, and it's a store to keep on your radar if you're looking for high quality figurines and statues like these. At the time I came, Neutral Grounds was closed, but TLDR, it's a TCG store. Next, we have Multiverse. As someone who loves Pop Marts and cute things, this store is one of my favorites. It's not super easy to find stores with a wide selection of blind boxes, but Multiverse does a great job in providing. Not only do they have little blind boxes, but they also have figurines, plushies, and other miscellaneous merchandise. They also have a ton of Funko Pops, which you will see in this video is a recurring item in almost every store. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Funko Pops, but these stores are flooding with them here, and I don't really know why. I had to stop myself from buying Pop Marts here, and it's a little bit hard to hold back. Our next shop is Hobby Stock. Their front display has a couple nice little figurines, but really when you step inside the store, it's all just Funko Pops, so I'm not particularly excited about this store, but they do have some other figurines at the back and some cute poskets. One thing that this store has that the others didn't really was some model cars, and if you're a model car enthusiast, then I'd say this is something to be excited about. So not as much to see here in terms of variety, so let's move on to our next store. Here we have Geek PH, which is actually where I used to get my Pop Marts before Multiverse popped up. As you can see from their front display, what is unique to the store is that they have some of the large Bear Brick collaborations. I do like the way their store is set up and designed, especially the color glass shelves. And here are the Pop Marts and other gacha boxes. They've got a pretty alright variety of sets, but once again, we have another store flooded with Funko Pops. I mean, look at this whole wall full of them. They've also got smaller Bear Bricks on this middle shelf, and I'd say the Eva 08 is my favorite. The pink's really nice and cute. It looks a little bit glossy, which I like. This store also has a little corner of Pokemon figurines, but yeah, that's about it. If you're looking for Bear Bricks, you know where to go. Our last store from this area is Calico Toys. Upon entrance, you instantly see all the Funko Pops. So besides that, this store has some super cute plushies from franchises like FNAF, Sanrio, different kinds of anime, and more. They've also got Hot Wheels and the mini Funkos on these spinny racks. And this row of Squishmallows is so cute. I've always wanted to buy one, but I rarely see them in the Philippines. I was also so excited to see that they have Loungefly bags, which is another rare sighting. This store had quite a few Nendroids and other anime figurines as well. These Hello Good Smile ones are also super cute. If you can find these, I do recommend them. This store does need more space though, because going between the Nendroids and the Loungefly bags between the glass panel is such a pain and super cramped. Look at these really cute anime drawings also. They're so precious. And we're on to the next. So I've actually got 2 honorable mentions because I'm not sure if I would really count this in the nerd geek store category, but that's why they're honorable mentions. So first is the Gachapon shop. Even though it's kind of different from the other stores in the sense that the only way to get what you want is through gacha, they They do have a lot of different machines where you can win things from lots of different categories such as anime, video games, animals, food, and more. Because I was already here and I love Gachapon, I thought I might as well try my hand at one. So I purchased 3 tokens, which comes out to 195 pesos. And I went for this Kirby at the beach set, and lo and behold, I got to come home with a Sandy King DDD. He looks so weird. Our next honorable mention is the one, the only Toy Kingdom. This one I do admit is a bit silly, but they've surprisingly got a lot of nerd stuff. This is also one of the nicest Toy Kingdoms I've ever seen in the Philippines, so in we go. They've got a huge wall of Lego products, which we love to see because me, myself, I'm a huge fan of Lego, especially their Disney collections. Next, they have Keyplay, which is also building bricks, but they have Sanrio sets and Naruto sets for pretty good prices too. One thing we haven't seen today yet is Gunpla, and they have a nice display where you can purchase sets to build. Just look at all this stuff. I was really surprised to see that there's more anime stuff in Toy Kingdom these days, and I really wanted to buy this JJK brick building set. Also, what is this? Why does this exist? And why do I want to buy this? They also have lots of video games in Toy Kingdom, and you can even buy consoles here. A pleasant surprise was seeing this glass cabinet of TCGs, and I've never really seen cards besides Pokemon cards in Toy Kingdom before, so this was pretty cool. So it's time to move on to our next store, which is actually outside of the new Greenhills Mall and located near the old Greenhills Theater. This is Collective Base. I don't exactly know how to describe this place, but how it works is there are many different glass cabinets, each with totally different items being sold. Each glass cabinet is rented out by a different person or company, and Collective Base is essentially a collective base of all the different things you can buy, a lot of which are collector's items. I've actually bought from here before. I bought a little Kirby gacha box, and I got a super cute Waddle Dee. I definitely would recommend you to check out the store if you're into a variety of popular collectibles and nerd stuff, because there's a lot to look at, some things you might not be able to find anywhere else. The only thing about this shop though is that I couldn't personally guarantee the authenticity of some of the items since they're all different sellers, so maybe be careful if you're buying high value goods. Now let's move on to our next area, which is at the Promenade Mall right across Greenhills. On the second floor, on the way to our first shop, there were these really cool paintings from anime, I guess for sale, but I love the style of the Harry Potter painting the most. Anyways, into our first shop, Golden Monkey Cafe. This store is super interesting because it's a random mix of collectibles and also Chinese charms and decor. They sell quite a few anime and comic statues here. They also have pop marts, and like Collective Base, they have a couple glass cabinets for rent. Like, what is this huge Goku doing here? Like, it's so random that they have both these kind of things in the shop and that it's also a cafe. Honestly, to me, it's too much going on in this one store, so let's move on to the next. Now we're heading into Poptopia, and once again, it's another store flooding with Funko Pops. They do have some other little things here, like these plushies, some Warhammer stuff, some anime figurines, and some Funko Pop t-shirts. This store did feel a little cramped though, so I didn't spend too much time in this store either. Here is a little nook on the second floor of the promenade that has 2 nerd shops right next to each other. We have Our Collectibles and N Toys. First, we're checking out Our Collectibles, and I can't believe that this is actually the first time I've seen stickers today. I don't know if it's because I just didn't see them, or this is really the first store I've seen that has them. This store once again has a lot of Funko Pops, but I really like how they have stickers from anime because I love stickers, and without the stickers, the store would honestly just kind of be like half the other stores we've been in today. Next is N Toys. So this store is really something special. I know it says no photos and no videos, but I did ask the store attendant and they allowed it, so they obviously didn't stop me from recording either. I really like what this store has to offer because they have a really nice variety of figurines and collectibles, and a lot of them seem to be vintage collectibles too. There's so much interesting things to look at, and it doesn't feel at all like repeats from another store, which is really nice considering that half the stores today really do feel like repeats of each other. So if you're into retro toys or collectibles, you actually might end up finding something you want to take home. And that's pretty much it from this section. I'm not sure if I missed another store in the promenade since we kind of just stuck around this little area. And so now we are on our way back to Greenhills because I just remembered there are even more shops in Shopville. Honestly, I super underestimated how many nerd collectible shops there are in this area, so I really might have missed some. First in this area is EC Toys Collectibles, but no photo, no video allowed, and I did go inside to ask and they did say no, so sorry, but no peek inside this shop, although they did have a lot of pretty cool figurines and some that you could see from their window display. Across from EC Toys Collectibles is Pop Enthusiasts, and if I'm correct, I think this is another situation like Collective Base where you can rent out cabinets to sell your goods. This was also the first time I found Larkana cards today, so I was pretty happy about that. I love Larkana. They had a lot of really cute things in their displays with a very interesting variety as well. Why do they even have this horseshoe in this cabinet? Also very happy to see this cabinet of Legos. They even had some retired sets that I might go back to buy. Next is the collectible store. When you enter, they've got this center display of different anime figures, but as you can see, once again, we've got walls of Funko Pops. On the bright side, they do have other stuff to offer. If you're into K-pop, this store might be for you because they do sell photo cards and K-pop albums. They also have plushies for sale, which I'm happy about because we haven't seen too many plushies today. And they also have B-side label stickers. So a big win for sticker enjoyers. I've seen these once before and they're actually pretty cool. They're called fig pins and they're just large enamel pins of characters, so it's neat that they have them here as well. At the back of their store, they have a little cafe area and a space where I assume you can play card games and other board games, which is really cool. I like the layout of the store and honestly I could see myself maybe spending some time here. Here is Mother Base, another store which we couldn't film and take pictures, so we move on to what I think is the best store I went in today, Big Boy's Toy Store. First of all, their window display had the largest variety I've seen today. I mean, look at all these Disney figures, they're so precious! And yes, I'm biased, but they have so much things to offer too. And yes, they do have a bajillion Funkos, but besides that, they have a section for Good Smile Company. I love Nendroids and I'm on the hunt for the Little Mermaid Nendroid, but I have yet to find it. But yeah, the store is organized pretty well considering its size. This is definitely the biggest store I've been in today, and it's really easy to go find what you want because you can expect things of the same kind to just be put in the same area together. Just look at the variety of stuff they have. They have things from comics to socks to figurines to gacha boxes and so much more. Now rewatching this, I kind of want to go back just to spend more time looking around. They've even got a section for Legos here as well, and I can't believe they have a Sora and Nier Automata figures. I rarely see Sora in the Philippines. I need more of this, please. Now, I'd love to show you this entire store and everything they have, but that would be a long video, and you just gotta check it out for yourself. And finally, our last store of the day is Filbar's. So as you can see, once again, it's Funko Pops galore, but they do also have a decent selection of Pop Marts available. One thing that's cool about this store is that they actually have books, which I have yet to see today. And they're all comic and nerd books, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's about all from this store. Nothing super different or crazy. And that's everything from today. Here's my mom doing a little panic because she thought she lost me since my phone was on airplane mode. Anyways, we're off to get ice cream now to end our adventure. And to wrap it all up, I do really think I underestimated how many shops there are in this area, and I might have even missed some, but I had so much fun seeing what each store had to offer. If you enjoyed this video, do leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you want to see me do or where you want to see me go next. So I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!